Yo, what's up? It's your girl Breen at Cryptic Tales of Tarot. Let me tell you something. Getting all of this equipment together and working has been a long process and a nightmare, but hey, we're all good because I know that the coven was fucking around because they don't want this information to get out. But it's gonna get out. Pay attention to all the synchronicities that you're seeing. Um, what was it? Shit, yesterday or 2 days ago, I saw 888 and 9999. And I've been seeing a lot of 555, which means big changes coming. 311, which means don't give up hope on love. Y'all know the signs to look for. And happy belated new moon and Capricorn. I have a lot of Capricorn in my chart. My sun sign is a Pisces, but other signs I have a lot of Capricorn. But anyways, let's see here. This is the introduction because I've been away for a while, like damn. So while I was waiting, I got a shit ton of downloads, especially when it comes to the inheritance that was left for me by a dead loved one. And I firmly believe that the inheritance is a house, which the coven has been fucking with. For all of you out there in the collective, because this doesn't all just pertain to me. For you other divine feminines out there, there's an inheritance for you, and 9 times out of 10, it's a house. And something tells me that the karmic masculine doesn't want to give that house up because he's a drug lord and he's been using it to sell. And when I say sell, I'm talking about selling by the pounds and whatever. And any kind of drug that you can think of, including fentanyl and trank. I don't know if you guys have seen this shit about trank, but this crap is crazy. And he has every drug hidden in every fucking nook and cranny of this house. And the money that he's been making, hiding, hiding in every fucking nook and cranny too. And he's been, I mean, like, the, the drugs and prostitution, it's the only way he's making any money. Because like I said, I keep seeing a white truck, and the karmic masculine sleeps in this white truck. Because if there was ever a drug raid, which there will be if it hasn't happened yet, what's gonna happen is, uy, mi madre, he's gonna start losing customers because there's gonna be a lot of people who get extremely sick and overdose, or even if they don't overdose, they get really sick or they die. And that's because the person he's getting it from, Mr. Top Notch Dog, I don't want any bullshit problems, y'all. But y'all know that these people they're not just a coven, but they're operating like a mafia, a big society, a big organization. And the big top dog has had a bone to pick with the karmic, and it has to do with the karmic screwing over the big top dog. And let's just say that, I've known plenty of people, that have had mafia related people in their family. And, you don't fuck with their money. Because this karmic masculine, he screws everybody over. And he had some big fucking balls to screw this person over. So now what's happening is the big top dog is lacing the drugs with, it could be rat poison, it could be fentanyl, it could be crank or whatever. It's disgusting. And so that's why people aren't coming back to the karmic masculine, because people are dying, overdosing. And when you have all these people that are going to the hospital and shit, they're trying to lie about why they're going, but they can't, because the same shit is all in their system. Like, they're having to pump the shit out of their system, or if they die, unfortunately, they die. So they've been, on the search for who this person is. The feds got him. Ain't nothing to worry about that. But, yeah, this house has been used for drugs. And also, like a brothel. 707 on the timer when I said that. It's been used as, a drug house, a brothel. And what's gonna happen is, one day, the karmic masculine and a few prostitutes are gonna be in the house getting all fucked up, whatever. Not, so fucked up, not hearing anything, and like really into Dooland. That's when it's gonna be kapow. Wolf, hands up, let's go, get down on your knees, and we're bucking up, put your hands behind your back. 7:55 on the timer when I said that. So yeah, it's a shame, but that's what this house has been used for. Furthermore, I think my divine masculine participated in stealing this house or damaging it in some way. He did something along those lines. But you know what? You feminines have healed so much that with your open heart chakra and your ability to forgive and to move on, and the fact that you're not freaking the fuck out and giving the coven the reaction that they want, you're helping the masculine breaking a lot of curses. And he feels like shit for what he did, and it's all been just for approval. Now hear me out. Because like I said, and there's gonna be some heartbreaking, trashy news that you hear. You're gonna cry, obviously. And like, in the past, when I had my love oracle deck, it said heart to heart conversations and getting to know each other, again, because, bro, it's been like 9:49 the timer. It's been like, what, 11 years for some of you guys, 12 to 14. And it also said, give your relationship a chance because y'all are twin flames. Y'all come from the same fucking soul, but in two different bodies. And if y'all don't get it together in this lifetime, you're gonna be reincarnated. I got 1212 on the timer over here, and I said that. And so, me personally, my dearest divine masculine, don't be afraid to speak to me about this because I love you. I still love you and I still want this reunion. I do. I want to hear your side of the story when it comes to this situation, and then I can tell you my side. Because let me tell you what, I can feel your anxiety and your depression from over here. Anxiety because you're like, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to say, oh my god, oh my god, and then depression for the remorse and regret for just, ghosting, and then it's a matter of just ashamed and disappointment. And a lot of karmic, a lot of divine masculines also feel the same way. If they were involved in any, participation of damaging or stealing with a house. So, I personally forgive you, as I know you've done a lot, but you also had a lot of growing up to do. We both did, but you did more. No. But when you come to me, when you divine masculines come to your women, come to them right. Come to them correctly. I have here, I know that you and your friends did some underhanded shit, but once again, I love you and forgive you for whatever you did to the house. I mean, I already forgave you for gossiping about me, doing black magic on me, and for any other crap that you've done to me. The reason why I forgive you is because ever since I saw you, I knew you were the one. In addition to this, I don't think you're a bad person, but I think you've been surrounded by a lot of bad influences and just got wrapped up in the wrong crowd. And you kept hanging out with these people because you've known them for years, and that's what's made you comfortable. Not to mention, there's always somebody who knows somebody else to hang out with. It's someone who knows someone who knows someone, mutual friends and shit. That's why they always say, be careful what you say to people because you don't know who they're connected to. See? And I know that you had a lot of people that were fire breathing down your neck, trying to get you to do certain things that you didn't want to. But you did it because you didn't want to be rejected, even though you knew better, like I said earlier. And I'm very well aware of how you tried to ask for everyone's opinions and approval to date me. Hmm. However, I think you had to learn your lesson the hard way when it came to the type of people you were around and realizing that not everyone's your friend or wishes you well. And with this crowd, they lied to you about me and did spell work on you too. You just didn't know about it because they were much more slick about it. And you're being bullied. Your friends bullied you because It was a matter of, you didn't. It was a matter of not only did you not want to be rejected, but people threatened, or maybe, or promised. Like, it's not a threat, it's a promise. People could have threatened you and then promised, and went through with it and said, well, if you take, so and so back, I disown you. I disown you as, family. Not real blood family, but as, family, the karmic family. So that was a lot of pressure being put on you. And I know what that's like because I've been bullied too. And not just by friends, but, by my own blood relatives. If you don't do X, Y, and Z, then not only are you rejected, but, I disown you. If I ever see you on the streets, I'm not even gonna say hello to you. Or if I see you on fire, I wouldn't so much as piss on you. Oh, yeah. And so, like I said, I think you finally stopped asking for opinions and decided to think for yourself and to follow your heart, regardless of whoever disowns you from that crowd. And I think the longer you hang out with them, then it's raising your chances of being guilty by association because this crowd has nothing but a shitty life full of karmic debt to pay off, not only in this lifetime, but in the next one. And I want you all to know that the next recording is a list of people who were involved in the satanic coven, but I'm going to maintain their privacy by giving their initials and first names only, along with a description of who they are and what they did. Some descriptions may be longer than others. It all just depends on what they did. And the majority of these people are musically inclined and play in bands. And they perform at a music venue. And I'm only going to provide you with the middle name. Okay, and it's called Brass. And when it comes to the bands, I'm only going to give one or two words of their names. Or if the band only has one name to it, then I'm going to shorten it. Okay? To keep privacy, to keep everyone's privacy. And yeah, I'm gonna be making several recordings of this because there were a lot of people involved, and I'm not gonna let it all here. So go get your beers or your whatever drinks you want, your Coke, your popcorn, your pizza, your steaks, and enjoy the show. I will see you in the next recording.